Crown Lands have nothing really to concern themselves with. They are a stupendous duo from Ontario in Canada, I understand, I think. They have produced excellent rock of a Rush and Led Zeppelin and prog and classic rock feel. It's been great. And now we have two albums that have passed me by. I was reading a magazine that was around about prog. In fact, it's called that. And it was mentioned there. So I had to, because what a band. And they haven't half thrown a curveball. Now, I've not listened to Ritual 2 so far, giving it a very cursory listen, but it sounds like Ritual 1. And what Ritual 1 is loads and loads of sweet and instrumental and chattering synths with sometimes a kind of atmospheric feel, sometimes a kind of 1980s bubbling feel, and loads of aeolian pipes or panpipes, if you really want, panpipe moments. I mean, it's sweet and gentle and lovely and exactly what I didn't expect. You know, there are tracks of like Dawn and Dusk here. It's an EP, but these are long tracks. And really, they do mind one seam. I'll tell you what this reminds me of. And that would be Tangerine Dream. Because it sounds like Tangerine Dream sounded and sound like when they were doing their 80s soundtrack stuff. Lots of use of the word sound there. Yeah, this kind of 80s soundtrack feel is exactly what you've got here. It is, as I said before, a huge surprise, a huge curveball. I'm not entirely endorsing it. I don't think it's something I'll go back to regularly. I don't need panpipe moments. But they have nothing to prove. And they always had a different feel. You knew they did. And this is an example of it. It's interesting. And I really admire them for doing it, because the business of music says, no, you mustn't do that. Hit your demographic and continue to do what brought you to the table. However, they want a little dessert. And this is port, brandy, and a very, very nice trifle. Ta-ta.